Just getting ready to chop video up now of the tour that we went on in Tunisia, and it was £50 and it took you to 4 locations, one a monastery, second the oldest mosque or one of the old mosques or something, and then to the amphitheatre, which apparently Gladiator was filmed there. Well, it was, or whether it was a series or what, I don't know. And took us to like a government building as well, where was the first woman president or something. So obviously the women didn't get treated correctly over there. Now that's obviously changed. They're trying to make everybody equal, the tour guide said. Obviously they still get treated not as equal, but it's, you know, they're not forced into arranged marriages or anything like that anymore, which is good really, innit, when you're looking at it in that respect. My little camel pot, absolutely brilliant. That's up there with me memorial Temple of Apollo that I got from Turkey last year. Absolutely love this. Got these cool little pots which I've put in the underwater boxes I've made for some reason, out of coffee and stuff, and a bit of charcoal, yacht varnish. That's my nautical corner. I don't even know why I've got it, but I've got it. Maybe I'm trying to manifest something, I don't know. You do go to some of these historic buildings that they have, mostly they're all Muslims over there. It's important that the women cover their hair up. And yeah, I mean, when we was in Monastir, every car was just pipping at me missus, do you know what I mean, on the way past. So it's not really a place you go out on your own, I guess, as a woman. Fine, obviously I was there, but yeah, they're just watching women all the time, do you know what I mean? It's crazy. There's everywhere. Felt pretty safe, okay. When we got to the monastery there, and we had a little walk down to the beach. You know, you got lucky man saying, you know, you want to buy some hashish and all this shit. You know, so we didn't feel comfortable there, so we got out of there. But other than that, that really was the only issue that you've got, really. I mean, they tried to sell you things, they put it in your hand, they say one dinar, which is 20p, well, 25p, 1 to 4. They're only earning £40 a week, man. And it's, you know, I mean, you don't really be going out and stuff like that. You better just stay in a hotel. I didn't really have a problem with anybody or anything like that. I was going to the shops and stuff. Well, obviously, it's not a place where a woman should go out on their own. Other than that, there was no issues at all. Tour, but yeah, guy, we bought that from one of the shops, so I could read about, you know, the history of everything. We booked this holiday, and it was through Love Holidays. We chose to pay for the transfer, and believe me, what a good thing that was to do. You get there, you just go to the transfer to your area, and because you've had the transfer there, they sort of work with you, like they just pass you a WhatsApp number, and if you need to know anything or anything, you just message you, and then they meet you in the hotel the next day, which is obviously where we got the tour from. You message them the night before you're coming back to tell you what time your bus is picking you up, blah 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 blah. So well worth choosing the transfer there. It was only 15 quid or something, but it was definitely worth doing. He sat there and explained a lot about his country and stuff, you know, we're asking if it's safe and all this. And yeah, it was fine, good person, nice, polite. I do suggest, before you do go there, if you do go there, I ordered an eSIM off a Holafly, I think it was. As soon as you land in Tunisia, you got full internet there. Obviously, a lot of the standard phones, you won't have internet there. So I wanted it for when we was going out and stuff, especially on the tour and that. It's not in the hotel, obviously the hotel has Wi-Fi and stuff. But, you know, and we just connected to that, so we all had internet. I think 5 days it was, I think 20 quid. Full internet coverage everywhere. Here we have it today, a tour of Tunisia. Some monasteries and stuff we're going to go and look at today. got here to Carawan. Quite a place. This is one of the monasteries here in Carawan. Decorated very good. Incredible. Up into the courtyard here. Absolutely incredible. It's quite something to see. Loving these old jaws and stuff that's about 3-pillared action. And it's very interesting to see these different cultures and things when you're going about. So in this monument, something to do with the Prophet Muhammad or something like that. These pillars was brought in by the Greeks. They're saying this is a school. This was one of the holiest places along with Jerusalem, Carawan. Just a cat just having a stroll about in here. Interesting doors and arches just everywhere. Apparently one of the most favoured Islamic places to come from quite a few people around the world or whatever in the Muslim community and that. Interesting to see how these places built right here. Just a few tiles whacked together and that few steps. So he just comes out there, blokes with some necklaces and that, and what they do is, when there's any stalls and that, they say, no, yeah, it's for free. You can take that, it's for free. But as soon as you pick it out, mate, you are buying it, so don't do it. This bloke here looks like he's from Monopoly. What a legend. That is the tour bus that we're on. One of the Muslims, the whole city is apparently one of the 4. Tunisian pharaoh. Right, no entrance to that. Viking King Kong in there. As you can see, security to protect the tourists. This is the province of Tunisia in North Africa, well, the country. In North Africa we are. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Say hello here, it's Salam Alaikum. Alaikum or something. We are now visiting the mosque. Lady's got to have her hair covered. And we just stepped into here, courtyard of this mosque place. As you can see here, it was a game of who could build whatever's the biggest. As we used to back in the day there. Interesting to see what that's going to be there. That is obviously quite old. And you can see at the top of that, I don't know what that is, but it looks like a gherkin or something. How are you feeling? It's all nice and covered like you got. You can clearly see the place is quite old. That is a drainage system. That's exactly what it is. Water comes up here and down there. Incredible. It's like some where they shell water or something. As you can see there, the grand entrance to what I think is the prayer room. As we're going around here, it's telling you about all these artists and stuff, which is symbolic to their belief or whatever.
Apparently 200 columns all bought from Greece, Turkey, Spain, and yeah, these arches, they twist around inside there. As you can see here, this is what they're doing. Check out the big rack of Qurans. Wow, this is incredible. Look at that. That's massively high. Water. Little clay pots and that. Drink out of them. Nuts. Brilliant. Look at that. I point into something. Absolutely nuts. Right. Something. Right, some delicate carpets here. Laddie love flying on them, didn't he? Walking down the streets here, this is what we're looking like. Just trying to show you everything everywhere, but apparently this one's panoramic view or something. On top of the terrace here, just to get a view. That's how they do their roof. So, some cannons over there. Just these pots everywhere. We even bought like these little. That will be a cemetery, I take it. Right, being bang slap in the middle of the town here. That's mint. That's quite excited. That's to me. Just that. I mean, what even is that? That's like a stone, like a natural stone. Yeah, it is, feel it. Yeah, that's crazy, like my ute. 700 years old, this cemetery here. Look at that, incredible. 2 cats just chilling on a cannon, mate. Well, 3. How just not bothered. These cats, he's not happy, he's sat up there though. Because Shisha was just dropped some cat food out for him. And he's just been through the walls here. Look at him, man. Look at him. And because like, they're leaving food for these cats and that, which is quite good. There he is, got little matey boy. Oh, in a stroller there. Gosh. Poor little boy, man. Are you happy, mate? She just loves these cats and these things. Hello, bud. You're just on this tour, I just stopped here to eat, a restaurant here. Lovely little piece of art here on the wall. Absolutely beautiful. Stop off point halfway through the tour there. As you can see, it's pre-season here. This is just one of the hotels you stop and eat at. What do you think, sweetheart? Very nice. Beautiful, man.